What's going on, everybody? This is Sweet Wills, and you already seen the thumbnail. So this video here will be a collector's guide, and in this video here I'm going to be explaining to you all on how to pay with PayPal, signs to look out for when you're making a payment or receiving one, also tips on making a trade. So also in this video, besides talking about trading, I will be talking about other things pertaining to collecting on social media, like the IOSs, which is in search of, watermarking your photos, not for sale, not for trade, how to put that and when to use it, and also much more, okay? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so the reason for me doing this video is because under one of my videos, one of my subscribers, she asked me a question, and shout out to Lady Moses, and I'll just read off what she wrote to me. She said, quick question, do you do any trades? And how safe is it? I want to do a trade, but I don't want to get tricked. Can you do a video on it or just let me know here, okay? Now, I did answer her question, and then I did tell her I was going to do a video, so I do apologize, Lady Moses, because I know it's like almost a week later. So I'm sorry, but that's the reason why I'm doing this video, so hopefully I'm able to help her and other folks, okay?
So the first thing I want to talk about is tips on collecting on social media. Mainly Facebook, because that's the only social media I have. And I know a lot of people ask me, sometimes they'll say, do you have Instagram? And I'm not mad at you all asking, but I do not have Instagram at the moment, okay? So, like I said, mainly Facebook I'll be talking about and what to look out for. First thing, let me just take this off since I'm done with this. Yeah, you know how I do it. Yeah, this came from right off the kitchen side of the refrigerator, okay? And this is exactly where this will be going right back at. I should have brought a napkin. Okay, so the first thing I want to point out is, let's just talk about IOSs. Everybody, most folks know what iOS is, means in search of. So if you have an iOS and you're looking for something, and let's say, for instance, you want the Christmas key. You want the Aladdin key, right? Let's say Pixar ball. Okay, so basically what that person is going to need to do is going to actually have to put their name, like Sweet Wills, and the date, you know, today's date, and they have to show the ball. Brand new. You know, they'll talk, and they'll also talk prices. So this is what you need to look out for. When you're doing the iOS, make sure the person has their name, okay, on a piece of paper, with the correct date, and also have the item in hand, okay? And also, if you want to see more pictures, please request that they send more pictures. Like if you want to see this side, or you're looking for something in particular, make sure you ask a lot of questions. It doesn't hurt to ask a lot of questions, okay? If you have someone that has a problem with you asking a lot of questions, just move on to the next seller, okay? Now, that's just for the iOSs. Okay, there's another thing is, say for instance someone has something for sale. What they will have to do is when they post it in that group is they have to make them a note like this, because Sweet Will's selling it. And also, but they have to put the item in there, okay? And this is the item. And they'll let you know the details of the item. Like this one will be new with tags, never used before, which it hasn't. I might need to make a video of my least favorite Loungefly bags, because this is actually going to be one of them. But they'll actually have the item that they want to sell, and they'll have, you know, their name attached to it. Make sure that's attached to it, because in most groups, if you don't put a piece of paper with your name in it and the date that you're trying to sell it of that day, they will not accept it, and they will ask you to actually take it down and actually add your name and the date to it. They will do that, okay, in a lot of groups, which is very important, okay? Also, they'll give you the price. So here you have the iOS and you have the for sale. Like I said, in both of them, it's very important. If you're looking for something, that they have their name and the date and the item. Also, if they're selling something or you're selling something, make sure you have your name, the date, and the item, okay? Now, this is the part that I think is most important.
I know y'all like, Sweet Wills, I ain't got nothing to do with trading. Yes, I know it doesn't, but the for sale in iOS is very important still, and I just felt the need to add that in there, okay? So let's just go on, stick to the subject, which is trading on social media. Okay, now right here is actually an example on how it should look on social media. Say, for instance, for me, Facebook. Okay, so the iOS is on the left, and that's exactly what I'm in search of. I'm in search of the Snow White backpack. And on the right hand side is what I have for trade. Now, as far as your trade is concerned, the iOS, you don't have it back. So you might have took a picture off social media, or you went on say for instance, won a Hot Topic or box lunch and got the picture. But as far as your trade is concerned, you need to have the actual item, which is the item you have in your possession. You need to have your name and the date of that particular date that you're trying to trade in on, okay? Now, I don't know, in certain groups, they don't care if you have your name and date, but some groups do. So depending on what you in, you need to have that information on what you have in your possession, which is what you have for trade. Also, make sure you mark under the post that you're posting this on, trade only, okay? And also NFS, which is not for sale. Now, you might laugh at this, but and I don't know if I ever did it before. Even though you saying trade only and not for sale, you still gonna have people under the comment section of that post saying, hey, if you don't get the Snow White backpack, would you sell the crossbody anyway? So you're gonna have that. So please do not get upset. Just basically ignore it, okay? You don't have to thumbs up, thumbs down. Just go on moving right along until you get someone. And also, depending on the group, if the person has what you need, which is the Snow White backpack, they would need to post a picture up under your own post with their name, their date, and the item in their possession, okay? Not the same picture you posted that you got off of someone else's page, but their actual item, okay? Also, I'd like to add, also, you might have the person that's looking to make the trade with you ask for multiple pictures. That is fine. That is normal, okay? They're going to ask because they want to see what type of condition it is in. They're going to ask questions, any defects on it, which is what you would ask the same thing when you want the backpack. So also keep that in mind. And having taken multiple pictures is actually okay. People just very picky and particular, which is fine, especially when I'm making a trade. And yes, once you find someone you can trade with, you can ask and request for as many pictures as you need. Ask any questions. Also specify on what type of, the condition you want it in. Do you want it brand new with tags? You don't mind if it's being used. Depending on the value difference, you'll have this to trade along with some extra money. Like say for instance, so the Snow White bag, which is more than the crossbody, you say you have the crossbody for trade, but you'll add extra money just to get that bag. So also put that in there as well, okay? But this is an example of how to trade on social media. Remember, your iOS is probably going to be someone else's picture or something off a website. But what you have to trade, you must have your picture of the item that you actually have in your possession, your name, that date. Depending on the group, you might don't need the name or the date, but it needs to be in your possession, okay? And make sure the person trading with you showing you a picture, whether if it's the name and that date or without it, but they have it exactly in their possessions. But without the name and the date, I would definitely be requesting for more pictures, and actually ask for pictures that you know would be hard to get if they had the bag, okay? Now from there, we move on to Facebook Messenger and the DMs. Now, like I said, I only have on Facebook, so I only know about Facebook messaging, but I'm sure in other social media sites, they have what they call the DMs, direct messaging. Okay, so once you find the person under that post you're going to trade with, then you'll go to the messenger or the DMs. And from there, you all will exchange shipping addresses. So I do apologize, how I got it. So basically, mine will be Sweet Wheels, 1825 Tulane, New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm not too sure if that's the correct zip code. Y'all New Orleans people, please forgive me. I didn't look it up before I did this job. Sorry. Okay. All right, so basically, both of you all will exchange shipping addresses, and whether it's prepaid postage or if you have to go down to the post office, then you will send the other person the tracking number, okay? So yes, this is very important. You all must exchange shipping address and make sure it's correct, and also you must give the other person the tracking number, all right? And after that, you just waiting to receive your package. So hopefully I was actually able to explain trade to the best of my ability. I have traded a lot. I haven't got burnt yet. I'm hoping not to get burnt, but you just never know. But hopefully that helped out. Okay, so the final thing I want to talk about is payments and receiving payments through PayPal, okay? Now, y'all, listen, when I tell you, I haven't been hearing nothing lately, but it was a time where it was like every day somebody was getting scammed through PayPal, sending friends and family people's paying. I think I even heard someone just pay straight from their credit card. But one of the ways you should not pay if you have Facebook is paying through Facebook Messenger. Please do not pay through Facebook Messenger. Don't do it. As you can see, it kind of gives you an example. Do not do it, all right? Now, paying through Facebook Messenger does not protect you. It actually is for friends and family. And for those of you all who want more information, you can actually go on PayPal website, look up goods and services and friends and family, and it kind of breaks it down to you on what it covers and what it doesn't. But friends and family doesn't have no type of protection for you whatsoever. Once you send it to the person, it's as if you trust them, it's someone you know. That's the only way you send through friends and family. Now, through goods and services, that's basically you're paying for something. Like if you're a collector like myself, of course, you're going to pay through goods and services because that's what you're paying for. And it protects you. Like say, for instance, you pay somebody and they don't ship out the item or you can't find them. You can file a claim on them. And PayPal is really good with giving you your money back. Okay, I don't know what they do to the other person on the other end, but they're really good with giving you your money back, all right? So remember, when sending, and really this video is actually for the people who's sending money, not so much for the people receiving it. So when you're sending money, when you're paying for something through PayPal, goods and services always, okay? Unless you trust them, unless you know them, friends and family. But goods and services are going to protect you just in case that person goes, run, you can't find them, they blocks you, you haven't gotten your stuff. It protects you 100%, all right? So I just want to put that out there. But this really is really for those who sending the money. Because the people who getting it, I mean, they got the money. You send friends and family, you can go ahead and write that off. Not on your taxes. You just go ahead and get rid of them. You know, so... But people are getting over on people every day. Also, another example what people are doing is saying when they need you, when they want you to send money, they're saying my PayPal messing up. Or, you know, it's not working. I can't do goods and services. Can you send friends and family? If they cannot accept goods and service, you need to move. You tell them you can only send goods and service. If they saying they can't do that, move right along because you have just saved yourself from getting scammed 100%.
Okay, let's talk about your photos you're posting. You wonder what a watermark your photos is very, very important because another thing that actually I've been seeing a lot is some folks are taking people's photos that they post on, you know, in these groups and they're taking them and putting them on eBay. They're using them for eBay and they just use them as if they was their photos, okay? So whenever you post a picture, if you can, go ahead and watermark them, okay? Definitely watermark. And I'm going to give you all an example of watermarking your photos. And I would hate to see my photo on eBay, somebody trying to sell something that they probably don't have, okay? Because if you have the dog, you wouldn't need to use someone else's photos because you can take a picture of your own. So definitely keep that in mind when you all posting photos of bags or whatever you want to do. You don't have to do it all the time, but sometimes if you can, go ahead and watermark your photo so that way no one takes your photo and actually use it to get money out of someone else, okay? Like these very limited, like the Alice doll. If you got an Alice doll and post it online, please watermark that photo. That way no one can go ahead and take your photo and actually use it to try to scam someone else, okay? Also, another thing is, someone say, okay, show me your dolls. And to make sure it's real, put their name in it. That's like, say, for somebody say, okay, I got this. That's, for example, if someone looking for the It's a Small World ears, right? And that person say, okay, just to make sure they real, write my name on a piece of paper and put it in a photo and send it to me. Okay, and it's Jack Smith. Now, I'm sorry for anybody named Jack Smith. I just picked the name. I ain't saying you a scammer, so I do apologize in advance. But say, for instance, that's that person. And they say, okay, put my name in there. Now, know what you done did? These Jack Smith ears now. Because now that person has the picture, they got the ears, and now they can go sell these ears. And they may not have the ears, but since they have their name in the picture with the ears, the person that sees it gonna believe it. So, yeah, that's another thing. If someone asking you to show them the item and also put their name in there, do not do that. And let me tell you something. Another thing is a lot of people using false names. Now, they might have Jack Smith name, but their name might be Terrell Lewis or something like that. Cynthia Johnson. That's another thing. People using a lot of fake names, a lot of fake profile pictures. Also, take a look at the person's friends. See how many friends they have. If you just want to be on the safe side. But like I said, I did this for my girl, Lady Moses, because she asked me this. And I know I've delayed this video. Just a whole lot of stuff going on. But I want to make sure I got this out for her.
Okay, everyone, so that'll do it for my video. Shout out to Lady Moses. I do apologize for the delay. I know the dates that I'm showing you all are a little off because I did it before, but I stopped and came back. But sorry for that, Lady Moses. Hopefully this video was very helpful to a lot of you all. If you all interested in me doing videos like this, y'all comment down below under here. If y'all have any other video requests y'all would like for me to do, just comment down below under this video here, okay? Also, I'd like to add, once you click off this video, if you had not subscribed to my channel, definitely go ahead and subscribe, like, share the video. Also, comment down below and tell me what you think. I know I said that already. But until next time, everyone, take care.